All right, we're here with Danny Cruz. Danny, talk about playing in a game like that against a team who's struggling like Montreal. How hard is it not to play down to them?
Yeah, it's very tough. That's actually the one thing that we tried to focus on was we can't play down to their level. I think it's no secret it wasn't our best game tonight. But look, we're finding ways to get results right now, and we're moving up in the standings, and that's what's important.
How nice is it to see a guy like Sebastien scoring the kind of vintage 2010, 2011 scrappy goals that he used to score in years past?
Yeah, well, what happened that year when he did? They were in the playoffs, made a run. I remember I was there, so he's playing well, and he deserves it. That run he made in the first goal, 80 yards to get on the end of it. It's that kind of determination that we need, and he's leading us right now, and that's important. I thought our back four, I thought Carlos was great, sliding in for his first game. We're building. It's good right now, and it needs to continue.
How hard is it to prepare not just for 3 games in a week, but Saturday, Tuesday, Friday? It just seems unnecessarily dense of a schedule. Are you guys doing anything different in training or different in your preparation?
Not really this week, but like you said, Saturday, Tuesday, and then 100 degrees. It's going to be tough, but we have a deep team. That's for sure. You saw guys that are on our bench right now have started a lot of games, so we have the depth, and I think we're definitely going to be using it.
Knowing that you're going into this game and you have a chance to play the final at home, what does that give extra to that match down in Dallas?
Everything. I think it's huge. It's going to push us, especially through the rough weather, and they're a good team. But to be able to have that opportunity to know that if we win that game, we're going to be able to host in front of these fans who haven't got a trophy yet, it's exciting, and we're looking forward to it.
And so we're sitting here with Sebastien. How's the ankle? How's the ankle feeling?
It's a little bit sore, right now, but I think it's not too bad. It's just a bruise for now, and we'll see tomorrow. But I hope it'll be okay for Tuesday.
How does it feel to be back out there, kind of scoring those vintage 2010, 2011 hard-working, scrappy goals?
Yeah, exactly. Vincent next to me tell me I'm the luckiest ever. So yeah, I think so. I'm just very happy. Right now, he went touch the net every time I shoot, even if it's scrappy shot. But I take it. It's a good feeling, and especially when you got the win at the end.
How hard is it playing against a team like that who really doesn't know their identity and know what they want to do? How hard is it to plan for them and to not fall to their level?
I mean, it's a bit weird, to play those type of game because we know they have nothing to kind of play for right now. They are the last in the standing, and we just want to keep our momentum. And I don't think we play very well tonight. We can do so much better, but I think maybe a few of us we're thinking maybe too much of Tuesday, or we were kind of not very good, in passing the ball and developing a good soccer. But luckily we got the win, I think, tonight, and we are just going to take that and move on for the game on Tuesday.
So now you jump ahead to Tuesday. You haven't had great success against Dallas. What do you guys feel like you need to do, right off the bat to set the tone to go out and win that game?
I think it's Open Cup game, so we know it can be a long game. So we have to be patient. I think make sure that we are well organized. Not maybe as tonight, because tonight it was too much space probably for Montreal to play. We need to do a better job defensively. And I think we will have our chance to score goals. After we just have to keep. But it's a cup game. Everything can happen. We know that it's semi-final. We have an opportunity to play a final at PPL at the end of this game if we win. So the motivation it's right here. We can have one step closer to a trophy, and we're going to do it.
Right, Zach MacMath. You're the guy again. You're back out there for another match when a lot of people thought that Mbolo was going to be starting. What's the mindset knowing that you might not be the starter the next match?
The same mindset that as if I was going to be the starter. Every week I come into training and I'm looking forward to the next match and preparing for the next match.
A lot of great saves out there, balls over the top. What are you doing differently to improve on your game in the air and coming off your line?
Just being confident, knowing that I can go out and win balls and make it easier for my defenders, and try to do that as much as possible.
Talk about having Carlos back, what that means to the back line in terms of organization and just in terms of making plays.
Yeah, no, he made a lot of plays tonight and brought a lot of veteran leadership to the group, and really kept us in it, and along with the rest of the back line, really helped us win the big game tonight.
So you get the points, and now you get to go on the road to Dallas where you haven't had a lot of success. What do you guys need to do differently to go out there and make sure you win that game and come home?
Right now we just got to, recover. It's pretty close turnaround and really just focus on, shutting down their main players in their top four and, playing the way we've been playing and fighting out games.
Looking around the East right now, how high do you guys feel like you can go in this next run if you just keep the momentum going?
Yeah, it's very easy in this league to climb the table. It only takes a couple of wins in a row, and you're right back up in the top three. So hopefully we can continue that in the next couple of games and make a real playoff push.
Here with Ethan White, how does it feel to have Coach Curtin showing faith in you, saying that he feels like you deserve to be on the field, even with Carlos coming back?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great to be rewarded. I mean, all I got to do is my job and just keep it up, and it feels good to have somebody have confidence in me.
Talk about having Carlos Valdez back. Obviously, you weren't here when he was last here, but what's it like to play with him, and how does it feel to immediately have to have some chemistry?
I mean, anytime you come in and they sign a top defender and you're playing alongside him, it's great. I plan on learning from him. I plan on getting some more wins with him and winning a trophy with him. So I'm just happy he's on board.
So you have some success in this competition you guys are going into on Tuesday. So what are you telling the guys, giving them your wisdom from last year?
All I can really say is the bonus is really nice. And being in Champions League will be nice. I mean, I didn't get to play in it, unfortunately, but that's something to look forward to, and hopefully we can bring this club its first trophy.
Going down for two games in Texas after a short turnaround, it's going to be rough. How much squad rotation has Coach talked about?
I mean, I think we're taking it one game at a time. I mean, he hasn't really told us what's going to happen, who's going to play, but I mean, I think everybody's got to be ready. Our team's deep, so. Whenever whoever's called on, we'll be ready to contribute, and I think we'll do a good job.
How important is it to, obviously Montreal's struggling, but just to make sure that you guys get wins at home and keep stacking up the points at PPL Park?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I think we're like 5-0-1 here since Jim's taken over, and then it feels good. I mean, I feel like we're building a fortress here, and it feels good. I mean, anytime you pick up points at home consistently, it's huge.
Here's Sheanon Williams, get the first 3 points going into the rough week. How good does that feel to get the first one out of the way?
Yeah, it's good. We don't want to overlook any games, and we're definitely in a battle trying to get into these playoffs and make a push going down to the end of the season here. So the first game comes first, and now we can move on and worry about Dallas and the semifinals of the Open Cup, which was as big a game as this last one that we just played.
Does it feel like old school Union with Sebastien scoring scrappy goals and Carlos Valdez being back?
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like we're hitting our stride at the right part of the season, and that's good for us going forward. We're going to need all the points we can get moving down into the stretch, like I said, and having those guys back, having Sebastien scoring goals, and having Carlos on the back line again is nice. Those are definitely two big pieces of our team and two big pieces that we're going to need moving forward.
Dallas plays with a ton of physicality up front, Blas Perez, Akindele, and they're going to come and try and bully you. What do you guys have to do to get that result that you haven't been able to get down there?
I think that we just need to play discipline like we've been playing. I think these last couple of games we've been really compact and tough to break down. So we're going to have to do that for 90 minutes going down there. It's a big game. Both teams are really going to be pushing to win, and obviously we're going to have to do all that we can defensively as a unit to come out with the point, or not the point, but the win. It's a semifinal game, and one of the biggest in this club's history so far.
What's it like knowing that they already did that coin flip, and you guys know that you win and you're home to play that final?
Yeah, that's huge. But obviously we got to go win the game first. We can't be thinking ahead, but definitely a nice thought in the back of our mind that if we win that game, that we'll be in front of our home crowd, and for us that's a huge advantage. But one thing at a time, we got to go down there, play at their place, play in the heat, deal with those conditions, and get a result.